How's it going, everyone? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we're going to be taking a look at the best settings that I've found for the PS5 and the Division 2. Now, I had many comments asking me why my footage from PS5 looks crisp and clean, and am I editing it in a way where it makes it look better? And I'm not. I'm literally just capturing the footage using the PlayStation 5, pressing the capture button in 1080p. So I'm not even capturing it at 4K HDR. However, my in-game look and feel and graphic settings are really good, and if I do say so myself, it looks crystal clear. So I wanted to just do this video to explain to you exactly what settings I'm using, and hopefully you can help improve your own settings by doing this. Now, before we get into this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the little notification bell. And with that being said, if you would like to enter the Outriders giveaway, comment on any Outriders video that I do from this month all the way up to when it launches, and you'll be entered into the prize draw to win a copy of the full game. With that all said, let's get straight into it. So basically, let's start off with the basic settings and the gameplay settings. Now, there's only really one thing I change on here, or one or two things I change on here, and that's the additional field of vision. So it's like field of view. So if you put this all the way down, for example, I'm going to put them both all the way down, come out, and you can see the field of view has gone down a little bit, and it feels like it's a little bit sluggish. We'll just get rid of this. Feels a little bit sluggish here, so it doesn't move as fast. Now, up in the field of view actually ups the amount of view that you can see close up, but it blurs out the things that are further away. So when we go to it, I always set these both to 25. Now, that's maximum on here. So if I put it to 25 and also ADS 25, ADS is just aiming down sight. So when you're aiming down the sight, you can see more around you. However, like I say, the things further away are a little bit more blurred. So now I've got it set to 25. You can see how faster it feels already. And it does feel faster. It feels like the game's moving quicker. You can see a lot more. In the distance is a little bit more blurry, but you can see a lot more of the area, especially when you're aiming down sights as well. So for me, 25 and 25 is always going to be the way to go. There's another thing that I turn off, and this is personal preference: motion sickness mode. So basically, I have it on no, but if you do get motion sickness from any kind of motion blur, you can just click that on. So it basically reduces the motion blur. I have it off, and I'm not a big fan of motion blur. I don't think the Division has motion blur that much. So you can see it's not very blurry anyway. You didn't really tell the difference whether it's on or off. So for me, this game, it doesn't really matter, but I just leave it off. So that's it for gameplay. So when we go into the rest now, we're going to go into graphics. I have the brightness on full, sharpening full, contrast full. Completely up to you. This is where you can tweak it to your monitor or to how you like it to see your eyes, you know, how it's going to look for you. Neutral lighting, I only click these on and off during the Iron Horse raid to basically make it a bit more appealing. But generally, I have this off. You can have it on, and you can see it just changes the complete look. So basically, turn it off and on. So on the raid, I put it on. And off the raid, I have it off. So HDR, for me, I have a 4K HDR ready monitor. So for me, I have HDR 10 on. For you, if you haven't got a HDR monitor, you won't be able to select HDR. I have put the brightness up to the maximum on this because for me, my monitor looks good at this brightness. So again, tweak that slightly, but you want it quite high. And then the HDR peak brightness for UI elements. This is basically just the user interface, so you can see it now, how bright the oranges are, how dull the oranges are. So for me, I just have that set on like 500 or maybe 600. It's up to you, really. Now next, I don't have any of the high contrast on or anything like that. If you want high contrast, you can flick all that on. But basically, I leave that off. That's good if you're struggling to see. If you want an on-screen keyboard to chat to your friends on PS5, I don't know if you guys want to use that. Colorblind mode is something people use for their skill builds because it helps keep the circles on the floor and you can see exactly where the skill is going to go at all times. So that does help, but I don't use skill builds, so for me, it's pretty irrelevant. Now, I wish they would add more kind of customization to the to the settings, the graphical settings that we could change, but they don't. Maybe a little bit more field of view, and then maybe just sort of tweaking some of the colorings and stuff like that. But for PS5, those are the best settings I've found. If you found any different settings that you think, oh, you've missed this, or oh, have you tried this? Let me know in the comment section below. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one.